Hey horror fans, I'm the horror miser Manny G, and today we're going to review the movie Emelie. Now, Emelie is a 2015 psychological horror picture that stars Sarah Bolger as the main character, Emelie. It was written by Richard Raymond and Harry Heinbeck, and was directed by Michael Thielen. I got my notes together. Like I said, this picture was actually made in 2015. It didn't get a major theatrical release. It was on the Tribeca film circuit for a while, and then it played in some small areas, but it just started to come out late last year. And I heard some good things about it, so I decided to watch and see if this is any good. Now, again, Sarah Bolger plays Emelie, the main character in the movie. She's supposed to be a babysitter for these three kids while the parents go out and celebrate their anniversary. But we know for a fact that she's not their babysitter. And then she starts doing some weird stuff to the kids, particularly to the youngest one. And we don't know what her motivations are until like later on in the film when it's revealed what her true motivations are. And then things start happening, and it's up to the kids to fight her off and find out before she does something really bad. Now, what did I thought about this picture? Well, I actually enjoyed the picture. It's a very entertaining picture. Not a lot of gore. It's more like a psychological picture than a true horror picture, but it does have some horror elements in it. Some of the things that Sarah Bolger does is kind of creepy looking. There's some things that she does that you would not, babysit would not do in front of the kids. It's one of the scenes where she takes the pet hamster and feeds it to the python, and the python eats it right in front of the kids. And that's kind of creepy. There's some other stuff that she does that's kind of creepy for the kids, and it isn't long before we find her true motivations as to why she's there and what she wants to do, and everything kind of ties in together and the reason why she's there. First of all, I have to praise Sarah Bolger. She does a very great job as a title character, Emelie. She comes off very nice and very kind at first, but then when her true nature comes out to play, she's very demanding, very sinister. I would say she's very sinister, because when we find out her true motivations are, we can tell why she's very sinister. The reason why this main movie works is not because of Sarah Bolger, but it's the kids itself, especially the oldest kid, Jake, and he's played by Joshua Russ. He does a great job as the oldest brother. We can tell that he's not a happy kid. As he's the oldest, we see he has some problems, but he comes off very well as he finds out the true nature of Emelie, and he has to play the heroic person, and even the younger kids. So the kids drive this movie very well. It's mainly Sarah Bolger and the three kids. They really drive this movie very well. They do a great job of that. They're writing. I mean, this concept of the story is very simple, but because of the acting ability and the way the film is shot, basically shot in the house, we only get two other scenes when the parents are at their celebrating their anniversary. But it's mainly shot in the house, and you can see the tension starting to build once we find out the true motivations of Emelie. Like I said, it's a very great film. Like I said, Sarah Bolger does a great job. The kids do a great job. And I think this is a very great film for you to watch. So on my scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Emelie an 8. So that's my review of Emelie. I believe that I recommended you watch this film. It's a very short film, it's very nicely paced, shot very well. Very simple film, but a very entertaining film. So I think you will enjoy it just like I did. So once again, I'm the Horror Miser Manny G. All my social media links will now be down below. If you've seen this film, comment below and let me know. If you've seen any other terrible babysitter films, comment below and let me know. So once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Manny G. And always remember that horror rules.